Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Pokémon Sleep. I want to start off by saying that things are going to look a little wonky today. So let's just head in and maybe this'll can kind of explain as things go. I made a little bit of an oopsie yesterday. So before jumping into sleep research, as you can tell by the sleep points there, things seem really low. And that's because, as we can see there, I accidentally triggered a sleep session yesterday. That somehow I didn't catch it enough time to not mark as that less than 90 minute marks that the Go++ needs before it triggers. So before I went to bed last night, I got a small little sleep research with a tiny little bit of Pokemon, and it used my bonus biscuit that I'd be using for today. So that's what's going on right now. I'm really mad at myself that happened and that I didn't catch it. Usually the lullaby that goes and plays out of the Go++ is very apparent when that happens, but I just somehow missed it. And as a result, it's gonna make today's research a little bit more of a challenge, because I will not have another bonus biscuit to work off of. And it's also gonna get the session number up an additional time because it treats it as another sleep session. So we have that to fill in. Yes, I got 459 more minutes of sleep because it was the appropriate amount of sleep. Ay. Slumbering, which is good. Thankfully, things are event balanced, so it's still equitable. $72 million drowsy power. We're still at 7 spawns. I only just got to master this afternoon. What do we have today? We've got Wooper, we've got Quaxwell, Ampharos is nice, Mareep, we got Flaffies, and Pichu. Alright. Interesting. For transparency, it was mostly baby Pokemon from that short little research. There was a Shinx in there. I did use the bonus biscuit to get the Shinx, because it was the hungry Pokemon, and it was... we can just leave it there. It was not desirable. I don't know if I kept it in my inventory or if I already transferred it. It was bad. Cool. Like I said, it would have been nice to have Ampharos there and potentially get the hungry, because I still need to recruit one of those. Dream Shard Cluster, not bad. But everyone else, I do need to give out biscuits, so I'm going to give Flaffy the 1 on the opportunity that it is a critical capture. And it's not. This is the price that I get to pay. So I'm going to move on and now get things back into where they're supposed to be. Ooh. Yeah, I think Wooper, because of the split evolution, is going to be worthwhile. If they're the regional forms, I shouldn't say split evolution. They're different area variants. But it's Wooper candy all the same. Okay. With that squared away, incense is now done. Which is good, because I did use a recovery incense. So we got those squared away. And I just have another 3 biscuits to deal with, and that's just use the bonus biscuit on each day. So we've got that locked down. Master 3, still gotta go. The Befriend 10, we'll see if it happens. I mean, I do gotta give out 3 biscuits, that might translate to 3, or to at least close to 4. I'm not too worried if it doesn't happen. Okay. Before I go and collect, we do have news. Good sleep day news. So we've got the bundle there if you need it. At this point, we know what's going on. You get some incense, some great biscuits. So it's there for you if you need them. The important bit for this is that we've got the dates. They're going to run from September 7th to the 10th, with the full moon day falling on the 8th. Nothing additionally super... Yeah, the big difference is that with it falling on the Monday, this is one of those opportunities where you get that 4 times drowsy power off of the first research. That's really great when typically you get that lower amount, so you don't get a lot of the good spawns. So this is a good opportunity to kind of like hit the ground running. So I always look forward to those. It's nice at the end of the week too, when you get the biggest pop possible, when you've already accumulated a lot of points. But I also like where you also kind of have a nice and consistent first couple of days, rather than having those kind of rough Mondays and Tuesdays where it's like, oh, right, not a lot of spawns, unless you're on green grass. Regular green grass, I gotta specify now. So, Clefairy family, available with a greater appearance rate. Is there anything else? And the possibility for getting some undiscovered sleep styles. So always good for areas where you have some of those harder to get sleep styles, because they are more likely to appear. Alright. No medals, no gifts, but community. 47 reports from the community. Always good to see those high numbers. I look forward to them in the evening because I usually get those bigger high numbers. So excited to see that. Thank you, everyone. Now to cook. Do you have a skill trigger for me, Glaceon? No, you have failed me. I've only gotten 1 so far. Thankfully, it's only been a few hours since I last cooked. So there isn't a whole big pile of everything to get. Okay, so at least I can get some skill triggers. Okay. Let's clear out some room and then clean up the rest. Alrighty, let's see what we have cooking. Perfect. Just use a bunch of the ingredients that I got a lot of. Pretty much lather, rinse, repeat. I've gotten a couple of extra tasties. Not consecutively, but sparsed out over the last couple of days, so that has been nice. And looks like tomorrow morning I will get that another level up. Start getting that towards 65 and have that capped out. think at this point, I should be ready to start moving on to Dream Eater Butter Curry. I just wanted something a little bit on the easier side for this week that I didn't have to work super hard at and really try to like keep a close eye. Because not all of those ingredients are completely on a lock for me. Alright, good. Now that that's squared away, our last bit to do today is get some mini candy boosting way. So again, another 3 levels. So probably for Sunday. Yeah, after Sunday, after I've had all of the mini candy boosts, whatever is left, I will just spend the rest to get this to 50. And it'll be a nice little capstone to this week of the slow and steady progress. All right. With that, that is what I have for sleep research for today. Same thing's going to happen for tomorrow, which is weird. I haven't had early morning Saturday stuff in a very, very, very long time that wasn't some sort of travel. So it's going to be the same thing for a little bit of a later upload for tomorrow. And that also had me thinking. And I'm also eager to hear your thoughts. With what looks like happening in my schedule of just where I have time to get these sleep reports recorded, would you prefer them to just be consistently out even if I record them first thing in the morning to all just premiere at the same time so it's consistent of when you can expect those to come out? I know that that's something some folks usually prefer, of consistency, of knowing this is when I should expect it to be up. Or would you prefer it kind of just have it as close to in the moment as possible? You know, if news is popping, having that happen as soon as I get it recorded. I'm just curious. And another thing, because I don't check this all that often, but I felt like it was a fun thing to notice and something to celebrate. 300 subscribers to the channel. It's a small little milestone, so I'm really proud of this little channel growing over the last couple of years, and thanks for those that have been there along the way. I really do appreciate it. So I won't stop now before I get too sentimental. Just want to thank you all for your continued support. Let me know how things are going down in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts about things. And I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with some more sleep research. Make sure not to accidentally trigger any more sleep sessions so we can have it nice and fresh the way that we want it to. And start to wind down Triple Type Week and start getting ready for some legendary activity. But until then, sleep well.